Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Hard running there. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Wants to throw. It's Francis. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over.
He smashes his way through again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Boy, that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll bring it out. It's Miller. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He might want another play. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Missouri State! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Time time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Miller with the ball. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Here's a heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again and again. Just wears you out.
The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Finds the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Good timing on the quick out. Powers through. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Burnett. Defense makes a stop, but the chain's woven. It's 1st and goal from the 8. The Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Fitted in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To throw, it's Francis. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside the 15, here's the return. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the air, it's Jordan. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Unloads to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And that's exactly what I want from my quarterback. I trust you. I want to throw the ball down the field on third and long, make a play, but understanding the situation. Throw that thing to the crowd. Now a field goal puts me up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, where I like my chances.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Throws to the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And they did tack on the extra point. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? Turning it on! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Under fire. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. I'll try to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass, it's Jordan. Skips away from pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I think we need to see more creativity in the route running. We need some slants. We need some outbreaking routes. You're expecting man coverage down this area of the field, so you got to do something to create separation.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th-quarter play for this defense.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. We're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Listen, guys, final 2 minutes of this game, you've got to throw. You've got to be able to pick out wide receivers one-on-one that are going to make a play. I love running the football, but now is not the time. You need points to win.
Makes the catch. It's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trying to do it on the ground. Breaks into the open. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. All the way down to the 24-yard line territory. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. David, Jesse, they find a way in the waning seconds to tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Jordan. Here comes the heat. Starting to feel a little pressure. Right down the middle. He's open on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking up.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. They take the lead here in overtime. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Francis. Looking for the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone, but no, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. Gonna swing it on second down. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They are up against it, a third and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Bears will hustle with the line. Might be calling a hot route. Just keep slinging it. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fellow, you put him in.
Touchdown, Bears! They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another
Excellent.